We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. San Francisco have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Derick Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So striding in, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First pitch, 7-15.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First offering on its way.
Nope.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. To short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting first, the left fielder, number 23. Cory Dickerson.
Ready now for the Marlins, Cory Dickerson. He homered back in Wednesday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. The pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddy Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddy Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pence on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Fastball well outside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the catcher, Buster.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Yastrzemski stands at second with no outs. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. First and second now, one man out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores head-to-head with Jose Urena. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Flores is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Here's the 2-1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. The pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. He's set, and the pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Up next from Miami, Isan Diaz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Duggar giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Brandon Crawford digging in next. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1 and 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Fouled away. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cooper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Isan Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Now the 2-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. And no one will track it down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Bottom of the second here with no score. So a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Giants leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Settling in now, Miguel Rojas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duggar on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 62, Jose Urania.
At the plate, Jose Urania. Nobody out, runner on first. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So striding forward now, Brian Anderson, runner in scoring position with Duggar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Now the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Buster Posey will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 0-2 the count to Posey.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weakly hit to third. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Ready now, Brandon Belt. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The left fielder.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Ready with the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
2 out here and a runner at second. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Cory Dickerson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two 2-0 now. Popped him up. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Here it comes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 3-2 now. Garrett Cooper is on deck. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Popped up. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Line drive to center field. There to take it is Villar, and that's the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2 the count. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied 0-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Francisco Cervelli is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Isan Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. A bare hand for one to belt for the twin killing.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Nothing doing for the Marlins. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, Steven Duggar. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Duggar.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. This one's down to third. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Derick Rodriguez, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in to hit next, the pitcher Jose Urena.
The pitcher, Jose.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Flores will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Duggar going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Flores has a play. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Cory Dickerson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I could tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 0-2.
Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Men on third with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Miami, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Belt is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another try at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is Duggar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Ready for another chance? Garrett Cooper. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
At the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Duggar is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still no score. Adam Conley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam Conley.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Conley, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And this throw gets away from him.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the seventh. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Steven Duggar will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a fly ball. Way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Steven Duggar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Duggar playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Throw on to second will not be in time to double up the runner, so they'll just get the 1 on the line out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Derick Rodriguez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch
into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And this will be fouled away. The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that was perhaps bay-bound, but instead it's a long foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll reach over to his right to take this one in, and the inning is over. Giants pick up a run on the double by Sandoval. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Popped up. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So stepping in, Miguel Rojas. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Marlins, the pitcher, Adam Conley.
Harold Ramirez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 47, Harold Ramirez.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0. Line drive base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A 1-0 delivery.
Oh, that's off the plate.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pence giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Marlins leave one. They're down 1-0. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Digging in, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Posey.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Dickerson going back to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. A solo home run for Buster Posey. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Standing in, Brandon Belt. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Anderson is there. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Steckenrider has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Now the 1-0.
That's bolted.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Steckenrider a native of Georgia. He was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilmer Flores, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. From the belt, the pitch, fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Diaz takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Now in the box, Brandon Crawford. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But bye-bye, baby. The Giants get 1 on the home run by Buster Posey. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Standing in, Brian Anderson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Pence on the run, and no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to first. Belt has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
The left fielder, number 23, Cory Dickerson.
Stepping in, Cory Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
One out, nobody on. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And the 2-1.
Inside, ball one.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Tony Watson answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Tony Watson.
Jesus Aguilar will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the belt, the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Now batting, right field.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 now.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Miami down to their last strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Derick Rodriguez earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.